Okay, it's time to debate movies again. Yeah, which movie are we talking about this week? The Jackie Robinson one, 42? Oh, good. I know exactly how I feel about that movie. Yeah, well, I'm going first. I don't care how you felt about it. And I think the movie was good. And my first reason is Chadwick Boseman. Alright, I think he's the main reason that the movie was good. Whose butler is that? He's not a butler. He's an actor. He played Jackie Robinson in the movie 42. I thought that was Wesley Snipes. Are you sure you're not a racist? Like, you dug deep? No, it's not that. Soul? It's just that, I didn't look at him all that closely, to be honest. He's in every single frame of the movie. What were you looking at if you weren't looking at him? Other stuff? Alright, well, if you didn't know, it wasn't Wesley Snipes, who was in prison when they shot this movie, by the way. Alright, then you definitely don't know whether the performance was good or bad. I'm taking a point.
That was easy.
It's mine. I'm up 1-0. That's fine. That's okay. Because I'm going to catch right back up with my first point, which is the Disney-fied racism. Why do you have to keep making up new words? Why can't you just use words that are already in, accepted English language use? There's a ton of them. Disney-fied racism is when they take the feel-good, don't ruffle anybody's feathers cloth and wipe it vigorously over any scene that has to do with racism, rendering them basically harmless. You thought the scene where the opposing manager said the N-word 3,000 times in the span of about 5 minutes was harmless? No, I didn't. That's the point. That one scene, the movie has the balls to go for it. Yeah. Right? But every other scene that has to deal with racism, they cop out. They take the soft way out. Like, people called him names. His teammates didn't like him at first. Come on. The real Jackie Robinson had to deal with more than that in just a single day of his life. I don't even know what to say.
That was easy.
Alright, fine, my turn. Harrison Ford. I thought Harrison Ford was awesome. What? You didn't like Harrison Ford's performance? Come on, you didn't like him? He was so far over the top, he went sliding down the other side. You did not just say that. I know you didn't just say that. If he'd have been any more cartoonish, they literally would have had to call his character Burgermeister Meisterburger. So, a guy has, an accent and a little bit of a limp, and he's a cartoon? Dude, he has Popeye face that whole movie. Come on. Now, this is not even up for case closed.
That was easy.
I'm taking the point. You can't just say case closed. And another problem I had was the speechifying. Again with the speechifying. Here we go. How many inspirational, motivational speeches do you think the real owner of the Brooklyn Dodgers gave the real Jackie Robinson in his entire career? I'm sure I have no idea. 1? 2? Sure. In this movie, which only covers 2 seasons, by the way, he gives 27 inspirational speeches to Jackie Robinson. Come on. Right? They could have called this movie Lincoln 2, The Baseball Years. Yeah, with a 130-something-year-old Lincoln. That makes a lot of sense. Harrison Ford's just about old enough to play an unassassinated Lincoln. Oh, come on now, he's only 70 years old. Did you know that Lincoln was assassinated on Jackie Robinson Day? No. It wasn't Jackie Robinson Day at the time, but it was the same date. April 15th. Don't you think that's kind of kooky? Maybe we should just call it a day here, man. The other problem I have with the film is the little racist boy in the audience who hears his dad say the N-word, and so he says it too. Right? In the cheesiest scene since the ending of The Postman. Well, you really don't like The Postman. That was easy. Do you? Another problem I had is Sammy Sosa has a cameo in this movie, in The Stance. What? No, I'm 85% sure it was him. Why would they give Sammy Sosa a cameo in this movie? Because he played baseball. Well, so did Cal Ripken. Yeah, but he's not African American. Neither is Sammy Sosa. Now who's an idiot? You! The answer to that question is always going to be you. Sammy Sosa is Dominican. So he's African Dominican? Wow, they are really going to call you racist after this video. No, he's from the Dominican Republic. It's a country. Is it anything like the Banana Republic? Yes, it's right next door. Oh, well then I know where that is. You might know the store on the other side too. It's called Notary Republic. Yeah, what do they sell? Stamps.